Senator McConnell has come up with no good reason why the trial shouldn't have these witnesses or documents. He does a lot of name-calling. He does a lot of partisanship. He does a lot of digging back in past history and misstating the case. But he still hasn't answered the question, what is wrong with witnesses? What is wrong with documents? One argument, Leader McConnell, give us one argument why they shouldn't be part of the trial. We had asked for Mr. Duffy to come as a witness before the stunning, explosive new information was released about President Trump's effort to freeze military aid to Ukraine and the documents that Duffy had sent. These have only what happened over the weekend with Duffy's emails that were made public has only bolstered the case that documents should be produced and witnesses testify. The White House press secretary says Duffy's memo meant nothing, then release the documents surrounding it. Now, new emails from top Trump officials were released, as you know, including one that was sent 91 minutes after President Trump's July 25th call with Ukrainian President Zelensky, in which President Trump asked for a favor. In the email, the top Trump administration official, Michael Duffy, ordered the military assistance to Ukraine be withheld, and he demanded the order be kept hush-hush. Why? If everything was on the up and up, if the call was perfect, as President Trump said, why does one of his top aides, who's a political appointee, say, let's keep it hush-hush? The new emails from Mr. Duffy and the Trump administration show why it's so important for the White House to produce the documents we have requested. They will shed light on who ordered the aid cut and why they ordered it. If there was ever an argument that we need Mr. Duffy and others to come testify under oath, and an argument that we need documents related to what was revealed about Mr. Duffy's actions, this is it. So we say to President Trump, if you are so confident you did nothing wrong, why won't you let your men testify? If you did nothing wrong, Mr. President, why do you seem so eager to avoid the truth, to hide the truth? And why, Leader McConnell, if you want the truth and you want a fair trial, whether you're a partisan or not, are you withholding? So far, including today, Leader McConnell has not come up with a single reason why we shouldn't have witnesses and documents. He does a lot of name-calling. He does a lot of finger-pointing. But he hasn't given a single reason why there shouldn't be documents and witnesses. So we say to Mr. President, we say to President Trump, release the emails, let your aides testify. We say to Leader McConnell, a fair trial with the facts. Only the facts. Ready for your questions.
Senator McConnell said earlier today that he would, or rather that he had not ruled out witnesses, but that he wanted to raise them to the Congress's back session.
Well, look, the witnesses and documents are the main argument here. We must decide them, and hopefully we can decide them in a bipartisan way before going forward with the trial. Leader McConnell has said, let's go forward with the trial and then we'll decide documents. Nothing would prevent him from having the arguments made by each counsel where there'll be nothing new and then dismissing the whole case. We're not going to stand for that. We, at the very minimum, will require votes from all the senators on each of the witnesses and about each of these sets of documents. And I don't think my colleagues, Democrat or Republican, are going to want to vote to withhold evidence in such an important trial.
Senator, two questions. One is, why do you think Senator McConnell doesn't want to present witnesses and documents? And the other thing, you said today, you're not impartial.
Look, the bottom line is he can do all the name calling he wants. Give an answer to why we shouldn't have witnesses and documents. And he hasn't given a good answer, plain and simple. Until he does, he's not going to be able to escape the fact that he is probably, and President Trump is probably, not certainly, but it seems to the average person they're hiding the truth. They're afraid of the truth.
Why do you think the senator doesn't want the document?
He's afraid of the truth. He's hiding the truth.